Good morning, interwebs. It is about 10:45 on, Wednesday morning. I'm on my days off, so I got to sleep at home last night. Or I guess I got to be at home for sleep last night, and that was nice. This morning, I got up and was making breakfast and drinking my coffee, and my brother called, so I talked to him for a little while, and then we had some peanut butter oatmeal and watched some of The Last Jedi with the kids as they got up. And now I'm about to head out, and I've discovered yesterday that our pressure tank for our well is broken. So what's happening is the air bladder probably ruptured, and so it is filling up with water instead of having the air pressure pushed back out. So we bought a new pressure tank when we were out at Menards yesterday, and so I'm about to go out and replace that. And another thing that can happen with wells is the pressure switch can get gunk stuck in it up the little tube, and I'm fairly certain that has happened to ours, and so I am also going to replace the pressure switch. These are things that you just kind of have to do as routine maintenance as they go out. It has been 5 years since we replaced either one of those things, which is kind of a reasonable amount of time for at least the pressure switch for sure. I had hoped to get longer out of the pressure tank, but who knows. So I did read somewhere that they're warranted usually for about 4 years, and you can usually base how long something's going to last based on its warranty time. So once I'm done with that, then we will probably get to finishing up the table today, hopefully. It is now 12:12 according to the clock to my right, which means it is exactly 1.5 hours after the last time I spoke to you. I told Kendra that I thought it would take me an hour to do the pressure tank, and water was running through it. I still had some adjustments to do, but water was running through it as the noon whistle went off. So that was an hour and 20 minutes. So I might have been a little slow, but wasn't nearly as bad as my normal. It'll take me an hour and then takes me all day. But things are running smoothly. I had it so that you could not perceive when the pump came on as I was using the garden hose. So that means I should have everything set up properly.
Good morning, interwebs. It's like 2:45, but I promise you I've been up actually since like 6 o'clock this morning. And I've been up and around since like 9. So it's not just that I haven't been doing things, I just haven't been talking to you. Anyways, I'm just made lunch. This is some chili mac with the shells again. I apparently was a little overzealous in the amount of white sauce I made, so it's very, very runny. I think it's just gonna hang out for a bit and it'll thicken up, but it's still gonna be a little juicy. But that's all right. It's got some good beans in there, chili beans and kidney beans. So we will eat that here in a little bit, and then I'll probably make something more veggie heavy for dinner. We'll see. I have some tomatoes, some of them not in the best shape, that I need to deal with today, and Steve has been working on the table a bunch, which I will show you in a minute here. And then
Right there?
Yeah.
You can't put your weight on it, like to pull yourself up, but that's, I can get down. It's me. It is almost 10 o'clock and I am still awake. So abnormal for me if I'm not working. Just watched the Sporting KC game with my kids. And Sporting KC is the Kansas City Major League Soccer team. Before that, we played just a little bit of video games on the Switch, and that was fun. And now I'm having a beer as Kendra just got up from her snooze. And is 4 hour snooze, and is going to eat her dinner. So anyways, probably hang out with her for just a bit, and then it will be my bedtime. And then she will come to bed sometime like mid-afternoon tomorrow when she's sleepy again.
Well, it's like 3:20-ish. I'm heading to bed here momentarily, but I thought I would give you a bit of an update on what I did today, because I basically just stopped vlogging midway through my day. So we finished the table here. I don't know if Steve showed this to you or not. It just has a tablecloth on it right now because we haven't finished the top yet. It's just unfinished wood. I think we're going to paint it, but didn't want it to get ruined by our life, so it's covered right now. And you'll notice that we have like a Goldilocks assortment of chairs. These were all bar height chairs. 2 of them still are. I don't think we cut them down at all, actually. For my 2 youngest, when we tried it, these turned out to be the right height. And then there are 2 that are cut down slightly, and 1 that is cut down a decent amount. So basically, Steve and my daughter liked the mid-size ones, and I liked the shortest one. The table ended up taller than I had originally planned, because on the bottom, there's that black thing is a weight that we bought the other day, and then there's 2 pieces of wood. I'll show you again in the light, you know, another time. But that ended up building it up, and we were going to cut the legs down, but I sat in the one chair that we had cut down, and it turned out it's the perfect height, especially for me to use the computer at that table. I was like, could we leave it this way? And everybody agreed. So everyone just picked the height they wanted their chair. We tested it out, and we can just keep cutting them down as the kids get bigger, which is totally fine with us. I am currently making covers for them. As you saw, the one we had bought some chair covers. They looked like this. They were made for like outdoorish chairs. These. And actually, yes, this is ordinarily the back of the chair, but they fit better when you put them on upside down. And so I sewed this little cover, which, well, I need to finish seaming the bottom up and putting the snaps on. But the bottom just kind of sits loose, but the back is then fully over it, and I think that will suit our purpose as well. So we're going to have 5 different fabrics. Everybody picked their color too, so that'll be fun. I've only done one of them because I petered out a little bit this afternoon. But before I did, I was doing some more stuff in here. Steve helped me hang these bars. These are metal rods. I think he mentioned the other day he was going to do this, and it turned out the ones we bought were too long, so we bought these shorter ones. And they have like a metal flange, and there's 2, they're slightly different depths, but basically my reading shawls are hung along the top one, and then my project bags that I have current projects that are going to be along the bottom one. Schwall of Fame is moving over here, but that is a project for a different day. So I petered out because I started having really bad cramps this afternoon, which is just unfortunate, and I just never know what months they're going to be bad and what months they aren't, and how long they're going to be severe. But today they're pretty severe. I did take some medicine, and then I went to sleep this afternoon. I thought I was going to probably sleep for like 2-ish hours. Turned into 4, which I was very grateful for, because number one, I was very tired because I slept so poorly last night. Quite possibly because of the onset of the cramps. I don't know. And then I was able to get comfortable enough, long enough, having taken some pain meds. So I'm going to take some more here in a minute, and then hopefully go to sleep and find a comfortable position for a minimum of 4 hours. We'll see how long that holds out. I also did some more organizing in here, went through project bags and put things away, and frogged some things that I decided I just wasn't going to deal with. And I also finished my tablecloth. Let me display it on my lap for you. So, this is a tablecloth. I posted a picture on Instagram, intention picture for today. Haha on me, I didn't do everything in it, but hopefully it'll be like a multiple day intention, not just one day. I don't know. Anyways, I had already finished this tablecloth. It's all fingering weight cotton, but it had so many ends, because each of these had 2 ends, and then as it got to the bigger sections, there were multiple little balls in each one. So anyways, I had done like the big strip of ends, and I was so proud of myself and happy and thought I was going to be done. And then I flipped it over and realized it had even more ends. So I just finished doing all of those. Other things that have been on my intention photo were to deal with those tomatoes, which I think I even mentioned to you. But I have found standing to be particularly uncomfortable. I am best the more curled up in a ball I can be as far as not being in pain. So I've mostly just been curled up in my chair here this evening, and I stayed off my feet and took a nap. So I did not mess with my tomatoes. That'll be tomorrow's problem. Other things in that intention picture. See, we finished the table, which I had said. I finished the tablecloth, which I had said. My other plan was to move the bookshelf that is currently in our parlor. Is going to come in here, and it's going to live right there in front of that window, and this stuff is going to move. I didn't get that done today, but I did, like I said, I was going through project bags and things, so I have decreased the number of them that are just hanging around. I need to then move them over here to the wall that I showed you those pipes on, which I will do tomorrow or the next day. Just move them out of the way so I can put the bookshelf in place, and then we'll see what all gets put on it. But that is how my day went. I think I got a lot accomplished. That batch of sleep was real good, so I'm hopeful that I will be able to sleep a decent amount tomorrow and not wake up quite so early unintentionally, because yeah, sleep's good. My body likes and needs sleep. It just doesn't always like and need it at the times that are most convenient for me. So I'm gonna go and curl up in bed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.